TMR with big polyps, large ones. So usme you can't get it all in, suppose you can't get it all in one go, which you can't if it's a bigger than 3 centimeters. The aim is always to get the polyp all in one snare, but you can't. So you do it piecemeal. So when you take a large chunk out, then there's a bit of polyp left, and you sort of wedge your snare into the divot that you left from the previous polypectomy, and the rest of it snare the other polyp, and you take the rest of it out, and you do that, in stages until you come to bits or margins of the polyp which are left. And sometimes you use a smaller snare, but at times even with smaller you keep slipping. So in that case, I get the APC out and just destroy the whole thing with it. And that completely,
you burn the remainder of the.
You just burn it, and it does quite a neat job. So and it's on the same machine. So just switch over. You don't have to do anything else.
We had APC, and unfortunately we had no backup, and there was something happened.
All right.
And we had an absolutely brand new APC in Patel Hospital. We only could use it for 3 months. After that, the guys who sold disappeared. And left with that machine, and since then I've been approached by two. Forget it, I'm not buying it unless you give me a 5 years contract.
But
I'll not pay you full amount
back
for 5
for
years.
it. Yeah.
So what I'm now doing is, if you're buying something and I'm not sure about the after sale, I will put in the cost, and nobody's come back and accepted it because they're only there to buy. And I'll pay you over 5 years. A certain amount I will keep as an earnest money and only pay you when we have passed 5 years. If you don't provide service, that's ours. So that's a chance you also take with us. What happens is, a lot of people go to China or wherever they've gone, Japan, they buy a machine, they come here and say, "Sir, Zabardast, le le aapne le li." And a lot of things that you need technical support. When they bought this machine, there's a guy who came, spent half a day with them, explaining how to use it.
In fact, he came of several days. Because sometimes I was not free, my other colleague was not free, so for each person.
My problem is the one selling has no idea about what he's selling.
Like, in the past we had this another type of diathermy machine, which was sharing, and it wasn't very good. So when we got the LP, it made a world of difference. It's so good.
So what we'll do is we'll give you a little break for prayers and lunch. I think we should be okay to gather at about 2 o'clock, maybe 5. Yeah, I don't know if that clock is correct or not.
If we get time, there are certain scenarios for colonoscopy. We can discuss, different types.
So what we'll do is we've got 2 more cases to do. We want to finish those first.
They are, yeah.
Because we need to complete the 4. Who's left? 1, and who's not done 4? How many have you done? 3. No, so you are left. You've had your 4, 4, 4. So you see, our initial aim was to give 4, which we have achieved. We are hoping that we might give you 5, but I think we'll be pushing it a little too much. So we'll see how it goes. 2 o'clock, what will happen is you, Fahad, and you. आप लोग साधना से पूछने कौन सा room? You've been with Paul?
One with Paul.